We've all met them, navigated around them, and maybe even been hurt by them. But just how much do you really know about toxic people? Today, we're diving deep into the realm of psychological manipulations, hidden motives, and behaviors that are more common than you might think. Fasten your seatbelts, because these are the 17 surprising facts about toxic people that could change how you see the world around you. Not necessarily narcissistic. While narcissism is often associated with toxic behavior, not all toxic individuals are narcissists. Toxicity can manifest in various forms, including passive aggressiveness, manipulativeness, chronic negativity, or guilt tripping, among others. Often victims themselves. It's somewhat counterintuitive, but many toxic people have been victims of abuse or trauma themselves. Their toxic behaviors might be defense mechanisms developed in response to their own painful experiences. This doesn't excuse their behavior, but it provides some context. Can seem charming initially. Toxic individuals can be very charismatic and charming when you first meet them. This charm is a way to draw people in. Only over time might one begin to see the patterns of manipulation and negativity. They thrive on reaction. One of the key characteristics of toxic people is their need for drama and their skill in creating it. They often engage in behaviors specifically designed to elicit reactions from others. Your outrage, hurt, or discomfort feeds their need for attention and control. Rarely take responsibility. Toxic people have a hard time accepting responsibility for their actions. Instead, they tend to blame others, circumstances, or external factors for their behavior and the outcomes in their lives. Fluid morality. Their sense of right and wrong is often fluid. Depending on the situation, a toxic person can justify almost any behavior if it serves their needs or goals. They might twist facts, rewrite history, or blatantly lie to make themselves appear in the right. They can change, but it's rare. Change is possible, but it's not the norm. For a toxic person to change, they must first recognize their behavior, want to change, and then put in the necessary work. Unfortunately, because many don't see their actions as problematic, they often don't seek help. They can be found anywhere. Toxic people aren't just found in personal relationships. They can be colleagues, bosses, neighbors, or even acquaintances. Recognizing their behaviors in various settings is key to establishing boundaries wherever you encounter them. Often struggle with self-esteem. Beneath the bravado, manipulation, and control, many toxic individuals harbor deep-seated feelings of insecurity and low self-worth. Their behaviors can be attempts to elevate themselves by bringing others down. Awareness is the first step to protection. Simply being aware of the traits and tactics of toxic people can provide a level of protection. By understanding their behaviors and the reasons behind them, you can make informed decisions about how to interact with them and when to distance yourself. Masters of gaslighting. One of the most nefarious tactics toxic people employ is gaslighting. This is a form of psychological manipulation, where the toxic individual tries to make someone doubt their own memory, perception, or reality. Over time, victims of gaslighting may start doubting their own sanity, which provides the toxic person with more control. Not always consciously manipulative. While some toxic individuals are very much aware of their actions and harm they cause, others might be operating on autopilot. Their behaviors could be deeply ingrained habits developed over a lifetime, making them difficult to recognize or change. Patterns of behavior. Toxic individuals often exhibit repeated patterns of negative behavior, rather than occasional lapses. These behaviors might include constant criticism, manipulation, excessive drama, and more. Emotional manipulation. Toxic people frequently use emotional manipulation techniques such as guilt tripping, gaslighting, or playing the victim to control or influence others. Impact on mental health. Interactions with toxic individuals can lead to increased stress, decreased self-esteem, anxiety, and even depression for those around them. Avoidance of responsibility. Many toxic individuals avoid taking responsibility for their actions, instead blaming others or circumstances. Energy drainers. Being around a toxic person can feel draining. They might constantly seek attention, affirmation, or assistance, leaving those around them feeling exhausted. Toxic people can be challenging to deal with, and can take a toll on our mental and emotional well-being. However, understanding their behaviors, motivations, and characteristics can equip us with the tools we need to set boundaries, protect ourselves, and seek support when necessary. Remember, every individual deserves respect and kindness, but it's equally important to ensure that our own well-being isn't compromised in the process.